Okay, this is a recording I made earlier for this particular demonstration, which I'll show you.
Hi, my name is Ashwin, and I'm here just simply, this is my example video for what I'm going to show you later on how to make a Screenflow video. Okay, now I'll just stop recording.
Now I'm just going to use this as a template to show you how to work Screenflow, the basics of Screenflow. And I'll start with video properties and scale. Now scale doesn't really do much other than control the size of your video. I think I'll just leave my video at around 74, which was what it was originally, because it just seems a little more, it's better in relation to the rest of the screen. Other things you can do with your screen are X rotation, which controls how forward you want it to lean, Y rotation, which controls how much to the side you want it to lean, and Z rotation, which controls how tilted it is. Then there's opacity. Opacity just controls how visible it is. As for reflection, if you want, you can add a reflection to your video. But I don't really want that, so I'll just leave it at 0 and delete reflection. And also it's not quite visible now, so let me just change the offset a little more. And now as you can see, there's a shadow. You can always change the angle of the shadow if you want, but I don't really want a shadow. So what I'll do is I'll leave it at 0 degrees, and I'll change the offset to 0 as well, and I'll turn off shadow. Two other things are saturation, which controls how much color you want in your film. I'll leave it at that. And brightness, which controls how bright you want your film to be. Then there are audio properties. As you can see earlier when I played it, it wasn't so loud. So now I'll just switch to 105%, see how it goes.
Hi, my name is Ashwin, and I'm here just simply, this is my example video for what I'm going to show you later on how to make a Screenflow video. Okay, now I'll just stop recording.
Now what you could also see was while the video was playing, the meters showed the frequency of the video. For screen recording properties, you can't use the small screen. It only applies to the big screen. But let me just move it so I can show it. Particularly the mouse. Now at this point, I don't really think that the pointer is very necessary. So what I could do is I could just make it smaller. But if you want to put a little more emphasis to your mouse in your video, you just make it bigger. You can also control the opacity of your mouse to decide whether or not it's visible. And at this point, I think it should be, well, I think we can keep it. Then we get to callouts. What callouts do is just they put more emphasis on the mouse. Now, as you can see, callouts only last as long as the bar says it will.
My name is Ashwin, and I'm here just
But I don't want my callout at the beginning. If I need to add a callout, I think I'll add it at the end. So what I can do is I can fast forward to the end. And just increase it there. So that's how you can put a little more emphasis. But if you want to put even more emphasis, you can just click zoom up, and the area the circle illuminates will enlarge in relation to the rest of the screen. But if you want to add more things, just click border, and now you can see more. I think I'll leave it at border and increase it just a little bit so you can see it. And finally, we come to text. To start with this, I'll move back to the beginning. We just simply click add text box, and okay, there was some error going on there, but I'll just increase the text box here so I can add my title. Sorry. And I'll decrease the size of the text box because it's a bit too big. And also, as you can see, the text box only lasts as long as the bar says it will. So I'll increase it, and now I'll play it again. And this is my final video.
This is my example video for what I'm going to show you later on how to make a Screenflow video. Okay. Now I'll just stop.
Okay, so I'll just move my text box up here so you can see the stop recording. And that's pretty much it. So I'll just click Shift, Command, and 2 to stop.